So, this is the garage, huh?
Really, it's more of like a parking structure than a garage, because see, a garage would be like below ground, but this is kind of hanging, so
Well, it stores cars, right?
it's currently not load bearing. We're still kind of working on the underside, but yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that progress is coming along nicely. Let's take a look at some of the other parts of the city, why don't we?
Right this way, sir. So, as you can see, we decided to keep most of the freeway structure intact. I mean, there really wasn't much wrong with it, except for at the end, you know. There were a couple of spots where we added in some road. I'll show you those next time, but for the most part, the freeway is pretty much exactly how you remember it.
Well, I do notice there are quite a great deal many less cars here than when I last came to inspect the city. And from the ones I did see, they looked different.
Yeah, we decided that using those collections of simples and shapes was just kind of cumbersome. It was an eyesore, so we're kind of redesigning that from the ground up. That's part of why we added a bit more road at the end. We're still trying to work out some of the kinks, but for the most part, we've got it pretty much under wraps.
Well, again, this is great news. You said you had a couple more things to show me. Let's check it out.
So, right here is what we're doing with the metro system. Um, while it was technically implemented beforehand, it was really just for looks. It was mostly non-functional, but for the next release, we're gonna pretty much completely rip out all the old tracks and wrap it around the city. We're gonna take a lot of thought and kind of figure out what we want to do with most of the stations. We're working on redesigning a few centers of commerce, and there's a big empty spot where we're going to put a really large metro station. Eventually, we also want to have a little bit of underground piping, but none of that's really in any good condition so far.
Well, from what you've shown me, looks like progress is coming along very nicely. Was there anything else that you wanted to include in your report before I head back to base and inform them of your progress?
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. Hey, look, if you could put a good word in for me with one of the superiors, I would, like, totally appreciate it. I've been kind of working my butt off out here, and, like, if it doesn't pay off soon, I don't know if I can keep going in this career, you know what I mean?
I totally understand. I will try and talk to someone about it, but I really can't promise anything. This season is just really busy for us. And look, if there were some way I could guarantee you a raise or a promotion, I'd totally do it. And I mean, if this build goes off well, if this map turns out to be one of the more successful ones, look, there may be some money in it for you, maybe a little bit of a promotion, maybe just some good PR, but just keep your ear to the ground, and if you do well on this, then I mean, I'm sure people up at the top will notice. I'll do what I can, but again, I can't promise anything.
Well, I guess I appreciate it, but, I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
Not off the top of my head, no. Well, I like what I see. I really got to get back to base though, so I'll go ahead and give you a ring next time I want to stop by and check up on you. All right?
Sounds good, man.